Yo, what's up, everybody? KMZX18 Sports here, back with another video. And yeah, man, more NBA content. But before that, I want to apologize for not posting any highlights, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. As a Heat fan, I couldn't, bro. I just couldn't. And look, and I get it. And obviously, I need to do a better job of, even if it's my team getting blown the fuck out, you know, I should have done. I still should have posted because I have to watch it with my own eyes, watching the Heat game blown the fuck out in games 1, 3, and 4. And also I should have done other games from other highlights, but yeah, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, that Heat series really took like it took a lot out of me. I'm not gonna. That's the reason why I haven't posted nothing about the Heat related. And trust me, I'm kind of saving that because I do want to make. I want to make a few videos about the Miami Heat. One about the season, the other one about the what's going on with the playoffs, the whole Jimmy Butler fiasco. I have my own opinions on that, and also like I want to do like a little tier list for each player grades as well. I just need to find out how to do that. I know there's a way, but I just gotta find a way to do that. But besides that, man, sorry for not being more active on that. But hey, man, there's still some excitement in the in the NBA, man. So let's talk about it. But first things first, man. I just it's been crazy, bro. It's just like I was actually looking back at my first round predictions. I was spot on, but all but one, and I will talk about that as we get to that point. But yeah, man, I was so close to being perfect. I was so close to being perfect, but it is what it is. All right, well, without further ado, let's get to it, man. Give me one sec. All right, guys, we're here, and look at this, man. All right, let's talk about the first round real quick, just like a freshly reminder. Now, the Heat lost to the Cavaliers. They got swept. I predicted the Cavaliers to beat the Heat 4-1, and honestly, uh, it wasn't even close. The only game that was close to being a victory for the Heat was game 2, and honestly, it was just the Cavaliers playing bad because at that point, that every game was a blowout except for game 2. Especially the last two games, especially was so bad, bro. The Heat lost a combined total of 90 points. You know the famous Skip Bayless, like he coined by record finals margin when the Heat lost the Spurs. Yeah, the Heat lost a first round um margin. I think they have the record for that now. Congratulations, Miami. You fucked yourself. But yeah, but I'm not. I'm getting ahead of myself with the Miami Heat. But yeah, so for the Cavaliers, I was right about them winning. I don't know how the fuck I gave the Heat one game, but that's just a Heat life for me. But let's go on to the Pacers and the Bucks. Yeah, first things. Oh yeah, I gotta say this, man. Damian Lillard, man, that's a torn Achilles, especially now where he's like in his early to mid 30s now. He's definitely gonna miss all of next season. Gotta feel bad for Milwaukee fans, bro. They are from winning the championship to losing to the second round against the Boston Celtics, who lost Chris Middleton that playoff run. The very next year, they get bounced by a Heat team who were the eighth seed, and they were the first seed, and that was out. And then they kind of took a gamble on Dame, which it just did not. It didn't work out, man. And then they fired Adrian Griffin, Doc Rivers. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys, but all in all, I knew the Pacers were going to beat the Bucks. I predicted the Pacers to beat them 4-2. Well, they won in the gentleman's sweep, and honestly, yeah, man, it sucks for the Bucks, man, especially for Dame, man. It sucks that he had to go to that Not only he came back for blood thinners, come back just to get just to suffer a torn Achilles. I'm sorry, that's just horrible luck, man. Get well soon, man. It sucks to happen. But Pacers beat the Bucks. They go through. Knicks versus Pistons. I predicted this one 100%, man. The Knicks beat the Pistons 4-2. Honestly, it was close. It was a really good. It was a good series. Shout out to the Pistons, man. They went from like winning. I mean, losing like what 28 straight games to now playing in the playoffs. Give the Knicks a good fight, but ultimately, like I said before, the inexperience will catch up to them, and that's exactly what happened with the Pistons. But hopefully now, get some more pieces, build from this, and they're gonna be a scary team moving forward, man. I believe that. And as for the Celtics versus Magic, I predicted the Celtics to win, but I thought it was gonna be 4-2. Although I was wrong about how the score of 4-2, I was right about the Magic, lack of offense killing them in the series. Bro, I think the Magic only scored over 90 once. That's insane. Like their defense was good, but like I said, like the Celtics, they just have more firepower, and also they're pretty good defensively as well. It's just, yeah, man, tough for the Magic. They just need to find like better firepower and build on their defense. But overall, though, still a good W for the Magic, man. But now let's go to the West Side. Thunder versus Grizzlies. Yeah, I can't. I remember I thought that Grizzlies might win one game, and they came close two times. I mean, hey, they did a better job with my Heat. Unfortunately for the Grizzlies, Jaw went out with the injury in Game 4. But even in that Game 4, that was a very good game. I wish I covered the highlights in that game. Damn. But overall, yeah, no surprise Thunder beat the Thunder in this series. And now we get to first ah my first round prediction. Now I predicted that the Clippers will beat the Nuggets 4-3. So I was so close to getting this right, man. So close. But the Nuggets pulled through at the very end. And I was right about this being a very close series. But I thought maybe like the turmoil with the Nuggets. But no, no. They showed why, they were, they went far. They won the championship a couple years ago. They made it like to the semifinal. They lost to the Timberwolves. But hey, man, Timberwolves are Timberwolves. But yeah, honestly, congrats on the Nugget. As for the Clippers, tough way to lose. Especially like I saw like a thing on Twitter where Steve Ballmer bought tickets to a few people to the in Denver to cheer for the Clippers and they get blown out. Sucks, man. That's how it is in the playoffs, bro. Sucks, but it is what it is. But like I said, shout out to both of these teams, man. They gave us a really good series. And now we get to the Lakers and the Timberwolves. I predict this one. Oh man, everybody was hyping up the Lakers. Like, oh, Lakers in 5. Shannon Sharp. Like, I forgot what he said. Like Timberwolves, other Wolves, third Wolves, Lakers in 5. Well, this series did end in 5, but it wasn't for the Lakers. It was for the Timberwolves. And I predicted Timberwolves to beat the Lakers 4-2. And to be fair, I came close. The Lakers came close to winning one of the games, but nah, man. I knew the Timberwolves was gonna win because first of all, the Lakers' lack of a backcourt really hindered them. It came back and bite them in the ass in the series because Rudy Gobert was feasting. Like there was nobody like plugging a wall in front of Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards freaking went off in this series as well. And yeah, man, it was just more hungrier Timberwolves being a Lakers side that just didn't have enough weapons, honestly. But I will say this: if the Lakers can find a really good backcourt, they can be a bit scary. But until then, yeah, they're not gonna go far, honestly. And now my one of my other series I really like about this one, and actually ended today, and that's the Warriors versus Rockets. Oh man, and I called this one to a T. I said Warriors in 7, and I was 100% right because I said like, hey man, the Rockets are a great team. They're a young team, great defense, but the Warriors experience, man. Steph Curry, Draymond Green, even though and Jimmy Butler too. Keep in mind, Jimmy Butler have gone far in the playoffs as a member as a Miami Heat. Now he has won a finals game, and honestly, he has a good chance, I guess. But overall, yeah, it was just it was a tough way to lose for the Rockets, especially at home. Especially because they were down 3-1. I'm like, oh man, well I was wrong. I mean, I knew the Warriors were gonna win, but I was wrong about this being close. And then they won 2 straight. I'm like, oh shit, it's 3-3, and then but it's how it is, man. Tough, but they'll be back stronger next season. They just got to make the right moves. But now we get to the semifinals, conference semifinals. Now, unfortunately, one of the games already been passed, and I hate that so much. I'm like, God damn, can we just wait until all the first round games finish first? But it is what it is. And that was a Cavaliers versus Pacers. I already had my prediction for this one before, like 2 days ago, when the Pacers beat the Bucks. I will say this: this one's actually gonna be a lot closer than people think. Because keep in mind, one, the Cavaliers has probably still think to themselves, "Hey, we just beat the Heat, even though the Heat are not great." Uh, and they thought they're probably gonna roll past Indiana now, and it showed. It showed in Game 1. So I will say this: I feel like I think the Cavaliers still beat the Pacers, but it's gonna be close. And I say Cavaliers in 6, but it would not surprise me one bit if they actually go to 7 because keep in mind the Pacers actually in recent history have gone further than the Cavaliers. The only thing is the Cavaliers have much more weapons and more of a complete team than the Pacers. But the Pacers pace and offense pretty good. The only thing they're clearly see is their defense. But if you're outscoring everybody, you don't really need a defense at that point. But overall, though, yeah, I'm still gonna say Cavaliers in 6, but this was gonna be a good series. I'm not gonna lie. Knicks versus Celtics. Honestly, I have to say, man, I think the Celtics is gonna beat the Knicks, and honestly, wouldn't I think it's gonna be in 6, but it wouldn't surprise one bit in 5. I don't know. I just don't. I feel like the Knicks just they struggle against really like the top seeded teams this season, and the fact that like I said, don't get me wrong, the Pistons are a really good team and they're on the rise, but the fact that it took 6 games for the Knicks to beat the Pistons, even though I predicted it, it doesn't bode too well for the Knicks in my opinion. Honestly, you know what? F it. I'm gonna say Celtics in 5. Celtics in 5. I might be proven wrong, but I still think the Celtics are gonna beat the Knicks. As for the conference semifinals, oh man, this matchup is gonna be great. Nuggets versus Thunder. Nikola Jokic versus Gilgeous Alexander. Oh man, this I can't wait for this series, man. This is gonna be a banger of a series. Honestly, I'm gonna say Thunder in 6 or 7, and honestly, I'm leaning towards 7 because I feel like after that, after the Nuggets beat the Clippers, I feel like they found themselves a little bit. But yeah, and honestly, this will be the first time will this Thunder's team can actually make it to the conference finals. But yeah, no, but I'm still thinking the Thunder's gonna beat the Nuggets, but it's gonna be it's gonna be this. I can't wait for this series. I really can't wait. But I'm still gonna say Thunder in like 7. Now Timberwolves versus Warriors. Now this is interesting because the Warriors, you know, have way more experience than Timberwolves, way more. But the Timberwolves just have that grit, man. Anthony Edwards versus Steph Curry. Jimmy Butler is finding his groove. Draymond Green, making clutch plays towards the end. I don't know. This is like a head scratcher for me. I don't know who wins this one. This is actually pretty even. But I'm gonna go and say it. I say Warriors in 7. Ah man, I have a feeling Jimmy Butler might go to the conference finals, man. I'm hoping I'm wrong. And by the way, this is not me against Jimmy at all. It's just more so like, you know, the Warriors already won so many. It's like, do they really need another finals championship? But I'm always gonna root for, you know, teams that never won. So yeah. But in my opinion though, in heart of hearts, I'm gonna have to say Warriors in 7. I hope I'm wrong, but I'm gonna say Warriors in 7. So all in all, I say Cavaliers in 6, Celtics in 5, Thunder in 7, Warriors in 7. Let's see if I'm right. If I'm right, I should bet more. But if I'm right, man, oh man, the conference finals gonna be lit. But if I'm wrong, oh man, this is supposed to range through everything, man. But we'll see, we'll see. All right, guys, that's it for me. Um, I'm hoping to be bit like I always say it, but I will be more active. I will be trying to cover the Arsenal game. I am going to do a little like a mini preview, like saying like what happened with Arsenal this past week because they've not been doing that great, honestly. Hopefully maybe some highlights we'll see as well. I'm off Tuesday and Thursday this week, so we might get some highlights. But yeah, man, like and subscribe below, or follow me on TikTok, or subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys then. Peace.